this is Jeremy. Got another application I've kind of been messing with for a couple days. I've been waiting to do a review on it. Go ahead and bring it up real quick. It's Personal Anti-Spam. It's by the same company that I did the last bit of software for, Intego. It's got basically you set it up with your email client. It takes a little while to for it to be effective, and that's kind of why I've been waiting to make the video. I've wanted to make sure that I've given it time to kind of pick up what type of email I get and everything like that. But this is the main screen right here. You can turn it on or off just by clicking that. You configure it with your mail client. There's a couple different ones you can use. Here's some of your options. What you want it to consider spam or not automatically consider spam. You can trust spam headers set by mail servers. Just lots of different little options down here. You can have it remove spam after 1 day, 1 week, or 1 month. I set mine to 1 week. That way, if it accidentally picks up something as spam that isn't, it doesn't delete it too quickly for me to catch it. You got your statistics over here on your mail for the last 24 hours or 7 days or 30 days, however you want to do that. I've only been running this since the 18th, so it doesn't have a lot of time. But it's analyzed 112 messages, and 42 of those have been spam. I don't know why I started getting spam, but it's just been this past couple of weeks. I hardly ever got anything before, but this past couple of weeks, I've not logged up or signed up for any new websites or anything like that, so I really don't know where it's coming from. I have no idea. It's mostly stuff telling me I have money in a bank in Nigeria that I don't know about or something. I don't know, but you got different little categories here that you can set up. Lexical, it'll actually compute the odds that the message is spam or isn't spam. Like if it's these are the keywords, which a lot of these were already in here. It'll tell you how many of them are spam and how many of them are just regular messages, and I think it probably uses those to try to detect if it is spam or not, and it'll makes it a little bit easier for it to figure out what goes in the spam folder and what doesn't. You can blacklist words. Like these are a lot of the words here that I've added that I found to be spam. Basically porn stuff and, like I said, the bank stuff that I have no idea where any of that came from. You can have it from, these are the different options, any recipient, from, to, the subject. You can have it add whatever. You can add and delete them here. You can highlight it, then take it off if you want it. You can have it start with, end with, contain, is, matches. You can put in, here's where you put in the words that you want. Add message sender to blacklist when learning, which I didn't even notice that before. I'm going to click that on. You got your whitelist, which I'm going to have to edit this out in iMovie now because I'm a moron. But my friend sent me a text of a picture or emailed it to me because iPhones don't have MMS yet, so she had to email me a picture. So URLs, you can have the different URL types or domain types as spam, which most of these I went ahead and added because most of this stuff is just going to be spam anyway. You can have it trust websites of contacts. Like if you go into your address book, it'll have, you can add websites for your friends, and if those websites come up, it won't detect those as spam. Different attachments, you can have those to show up as spam. It takes a little while. Like I said, you've got to go in here and blacklist some stuff, and it'll start learning. It usually takes a few days for it to become really effective, but once it starts to learn what mail you want to keep and what you want to delete, it definitely works very well. It's been cutting back on my spam, what I actually have to delete or move into my spam folder, which I don't delete stuff. If it doesn't pick it up as spam, I keep it and just put it in the spam folder. That way it can learn it a little bit better. I'm guessing it does anyway. So it's effective. It's cut back on what gets to my inbox. I was, like I said, this past couple of weeks, I've been getting probably, there have been nights where I've gone to bed and then woke up the next morning and had 17 new messages, with almost every one being spam. It's cut it back now to where I get maybe 1 or 2 when I wake up that's spam, and that's kind of dropping every day. So it's definitely some effective software. Like I said, it's going to take you a little bit for it to be effective. You're going to need 3 or 4 or 5 days with it to, you know, kind of work with it and get it to pick up what you want to keep and what you don't. But other than that, there's really nothing about this software that I don't like. The only thing I don't like is that you constantly have to have this either up or minimized, which is why I put it in a separate space. I've got it set over here in my 4th space that I don't use, so I guess software like that I'm just going to keep down here, just because I just wish you could X out of it but keep it open, which I'll show you here what happens if you try to X out of it. It'll actually go down here and close the application, and then it's not going to pick up spam. So outside of that, I see no problems whatsoever with this. It's definitely effective, definitely works. I would definitely recommend it. They definitely seem to be a company that makes some really good software. I'm thinking about maybe asking them if they'll let me have their virus barrier and check that. Not that I'm really too worried about viruses or anything, but I've been reading online about their software as far as the virus barrier, and people seem to be naming it as one of the top 2 that they like and find to be effective. So definitely recommend it. Check it out. If you get a lot of spam, this will definitely cut back on it. So I would recommend this to anybody that gets a lot of spam. So if you do, just definitely check it out. I've got a couple more days until my giveaway. I've been getting a lot of subscribers, but nobody's actually been sending me messages saying who had them subscribed to me. So if I don't get anybody by Sunday, I've got nobody. So basically this is up for grabs on the giveaway here, which I posted that I think last week. If nobody claimed or sends me messages saying that, you know, they subscribed to me because somebody else sent them to me, I'm just going to randomly pick 2 people that have Macs or whatever and give them the software. So keep checking back. I'm going to try to get back and, you know, doing more videos again. I've kind of slacked off lately, but I'm going to try to do more. Just keep checking back. Rate, comment, subscribe, post video responses, all that good stuff, and I'll be posting more stuff for you guys soon.